I think we have a caller calling in there.
Okay.
I guess our very first caller in regards to our title, are they your Mr. and Mrs. Right? And how do you know if you chose the correct Mr. or Mrs. Right? Caller, you on the line? Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Adrian. I'm originally from NY, but I live in the
NYC?
Poconos.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
NYC in the building. Oh, and Poconos. Okay. Well, I thank you for taking the time in for calling us up. What's your question or comment about our topic? Are they your Mr. or Mrs. Right?
Well, I was listening to the young lady talk about how she felt about what her Mr. Right was. And I got like a little trick that I do when I start dating somebody.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Share.
We want to hear.
Share.
When we go out, what I do is I get sick.
You get sick
get
before the
sick.
date?
All of a
and,
sudden.
and need to go to the ER.
Oh.
And I see how they comfort me and how they stick by me when I'm sick. And if he calls you again after that episode at the ER, then he's Mr. Right. He's the guy that's going to
That's
stick by
extreme.
you.
Now,
That's right.
So do you run up a hospital bill?
Help.
so this.
I have medical insurance, so we don't.
They got a room for it.
Okay.
They tell her, oh, she's back again. She's
So,
out there
So
looking.
that's
Bring her into
one
this
little
bed.
trick you could do. Or like if you have him over one night and you cooking and stuff, and he
That's
in the
right.
kitchen helping,
Right.
what I do is I turn the water on, and I let the water run. And while I'm running around trying to do stuff, I try to see if he, knows how to jump in and help out, whether he realizes the water is running and the water's not running. Because if he's conservative about money and having a high water bill, this way you know whether he owns a house or rents an apartment, you're going to watch how fast he turn that water off. So I got a whole bunch of little tricks
Wow.
Let's see.
that I
Well,
do.
yeah, CD.
I have a question.
Yes. This is speaking right now is CD. CD is one of the hosts of the family.
So, now if he turns it off fast, does that mean he's a keeper, or if he turns it off slow, he's a keeper?
If he turns it off fast, he's a keeper. He got good credit.
Wow.
Oh,
We
okay.
determining credit scores out here.
Based on the water
Based
bill,
on water bills. I like it.
the reflexes in the water when you hear the water going. I get it. I get it.
All right, so I got a question. What if he's just not paying attention to the water? Like he's
Busy.
into something else, like something else just as important as the water bill. And then like you missed it now because you felt like you felt his credit was bad because he ain't come to the water, but he was managing something else. Then what?
Then he just out. He just ain't
Damn, just had a bad
Nah,
day.
he doesn't even know he's in the game.
He didn't know.
He don't know he's in the
If he
game.
don't know he running, he
even
don't
though-
deserve to win.
Yeah,
That's right.
Even if he into me, even if he ain't paying attention because he into me because I'm looking right, but you can't be into me. You got to make sure you okay first and you know how to take care of your own responsibility before you,
hear that.
go all crazy for a woman. Same thing with a woman.
Yeah.
You have to be into yourself first and make sure you take care of your priorities before you could be any good to anybody else. So
Amen.
That's right.
That's
Self-love.
That's definite. Now, I'm still was curious about that. So this is what you do, like on the first few dates. Like you even bust out the emergency room on the first date, Adrian.
maybe the second date.
Oh, maybe a second date.
Second date.
Maybe, you know.
You get sick, I'm not feeling well.
Word.
Think I'm allergic to the food. Leave the restaurant. See if he call you the next day. See how you doing. Send flowers or cards. Little things like that. That's how you know he's gonna ride or die with you.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
You
okay.
know?
So
if he don't call you no more, then that means he can't deal with you when you're not, when you're not healthy. That means he's not comforting.
That's-
that
yeah.
means you're gonna
That's a big
find
one.
yourself by yourself when you're not doing good. So it's kind
That's a
of one
big one.
little thing you could
Yeah.
do. I got a whole bunch, but that's
I
a
like
whole
that
nother-
one. I think that's an excellent one.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people just don't like hospitals.
Nah, but I
know,
Tuck
understand
and
the
roll,
gist.
baby. Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't know. Now,
Yes.
maybe the person is very conservative. He don't want his water running out there. Maybe he's good, but he ain't trying to be broke over the water bill. And plus, there's a water shortage here in California.
Is
So, yeah, it still is.
How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
I like how you think. You're testing
Yes.
him. Without him knowing that he's being tested. So that's actually good. Now my question is, did any of this ever backfired on you, Adrian?
yeah.
Well, now see, now that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
They may pass them tests, but that don't mean they don't have some other, stuff wrong with them. One thing I don't go for is a guy who opened the door for me.
Wow,
Because
please
I
tell
think
us why.
that's pre-rehearsed, and I think that's just standard on how to get a woman. So if you open the door for me, you definitely gone.
Fabby?
I beg to differ on
That's
that one.
different.
Oh, okay.
I've been in
All
the
right.
exact
Yeah, I
opposite
like
situation.
chivalry. I like men who are gallant.
I killed a date like
Yeah.
that once.
I don't think.
You what? Sorry.
Yeah, to my understanding, that most women like to find a gentleman like that because most
Yes.
gentlemen still don't do those type of things.
I like what she said. I agree with her on that. I don't know about if you should dead the person, but you're basically saying he's doing that just to get me, and it ain't gonna continue. And that's pre-rehearsed. He's just not being
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
himself.
gonna take
Yeah,
a lot
he
more.
ain't
And
be
it's-
opening
and it's
the
not
door for
practical.
you 6 months. Yeah, six
true
months
that.
later to a year when you 5 years in, he ain't even gonna open the door for you. He might just walk in the house and.
And
Well,
5
get
years in, we're
behind
not
him.
going to be worried about
Well,
no
you
doors.
see-
We worrying about that water bill. You understand what I'm
It's
saying?
that water bill.
That
See,
water
listen,
bill.
That water bill.
I can open the door myself. We got to talk about this water bill, though.
Hey, hurry up and get in the car. We got to turn off that water. Come
For
on.
real.
But listen, there's this thing called courting. There's a stage of courting. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Even if it changes during the course of your relationship, 2 years in, I understand. But at the beginning, you got to show your best. That's how this world works. First impressions are everything. You can't just come up and just show your worst. Then it's like, all right, well, nice knowing you. And there will be no second date.
Wow.
That's that car. See,
Yeah.
that's that car. You're going to send a car for you. That's that car situation. You hear me?
Uber
That's what it
should be on the corner. Yeah.
And you know what, too, Troy?
Yes.
I think your first date with Mr. Right or Mrs. Right shouldn't cost you anything.
Oh, that's a nice
Your
one.
first date, nobody should spend any money.
So what?
Like you
I
could go
feel
to
that.
the
I
park.
feel that. I agree.
Okay.
You should go biking,
Yes.
maybe
Oh,
jogging,
okay.
maybe go play tennis, shoot
Okay.
some hoops. Your first date, nobody should treat anybody. It's about getting to know yourself, getting to know each other, and seeing if you can have fun together, whether you rich or poor. So if you could have a first date and have a good time where you look forward to seeing that person again and nobody spent no money, then you guys enjoyed each other, not what you could do for one another financially.
But
I like that one.
can I really enjoy each other if that first date's at the emergency room?
That's the second date.
not
That's the
built-
second
it's not
date.
built
That's
pretty
the
high.
second date.
It's
We
not built
can't.
pretty high.
We can't have those insurance
That's the
premiums
second
going up.
date.
So we wait till the
But
second
you want to
date.
go
We
to
can't
the
do that for
emergency
everybody.
room as soon as possible because you want to know what you're working with.
So let's hurry up.
That's what's up.
that's a
That's
first.
what's up.
That's a
Okay.
first for
All
sure.
right. Yeah. You know what? That's the first time that I heard that because
Very
most,
first time.
most people I heard, they're like, we're going to go out. Going out means going somewhere
Somewhere.
to spend something, to have some quiet time and some,
And that's good for the dude too.
Yeah.
Quiet time.
Yeah, like a little restaurant type thing, or
Yeah,
maybe
a
something.
lounge.
Yeah, like out to dinner or something like that. But it's
Even
gonna
a
cost.
park.
I never known somebody say you're gonna go out on our first date and don't spend anything.
And it's different. 'cause
Nobody
that's-
spends no money.
Right.
Pack
That-
a
that-
lunch. Bring a picnic basket.
I do,
Now, that is
I do
cool.
like that.
Yeah,
I've said that before. but
That I do like.
So
Okay.
does that depend on the age or where you are in your
That
life?
doesn't
for that
depend
to
on
be the
no
first
age.
date?
Even the young people should be doing that.
Word.
Well, the young
Everybody
people.
should do that.
That's a whole
Cut up
different
some
era.
nice fresh
That's a whole
fruit.
different era now. You talk about.
They
right.
doing something else first date. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a little
They
different.
swiping left and swiping right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know you're gonna be able to convince them to do that, but
Yeah.
a nice try. Good try. No, but I do like what you say about the whole picnic thing. Now, if the guy busts out, it's Troy again. It busts out the whole picnic thing on your first date, make it nice to secluded, and bust out a little picnic basket and a little wine, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that's kind of like overdoing if he doesn't open the door? And that's kind of like
True.
Yeah, it's kind of going against it. Like you want to open the door, but you're gonna pull out a picnic basket and we have
right.
some
Yeah,
wine
but-
and some cheese, and we out here. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Because that's kind of pre-rehearsed in
Yeah,
itself.
that's kind of
That's
pre-rehearsed.
weird.
That's
Everything.
definitely
That's
more
everything
pre-rehearsed.
Dinners
rehearsed.
every night. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
Like
Official, yeah.
some days it's gonna be Hungry Man in a microwave.
Oh.
White Castle in the building.
Oh.
Right, hey.
I remember
White
White
Castle.
Castle.
Oh, yeah. So and I do commend that you do let them know that no money needs to be involved. It's about us getting to know you. You getting to know me, and we'll start there first before we actually move forward. And I do think that is extremely important. If you think this right here is potentially that Mr. or Mrs. Right, you want to definitely weed it out. In a very few dates before it goes too far, and then before you know you're in a relationship and the person is nothing like you thought you wanted.
Right. The
them to be
representative
like.
is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The real person
Well,
comes.
when y'all have a Mr. Right and Mrs. Wrong, I'll call back because I got something for that too.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ow.
it seems like we got a friend in the family now.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Keep on calling in,
back.
caller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yes.
That's what the show is about. So you always feel free to call in, share any thoughts, any comments. We definitely appreciate you out there in the Poconos, Adrian. And
Nice.
hopefully we speak to you again another time. Yeah, we on here every Friday. So thanks. Good looking out.
Yes.
Okay.
If I rule the world, we speak to you next time.
Bye.
All right.